Hello everyone, this is Aaron here with another gameplay commentary video. Today is going to be decent video. Uh, to address the elephant in the room, I've been lazy and making thumbnails. I had to take a break from making thumbnails. I've been kind of lazy on that, which is kind of bad on my part, but I'll still continue making, I'll make a thumbnail for this exact video. Uh, and please help and subscribe, it helps out the channel. Today's pop culture news is going to be on both Twitch and the series known as Wednesday, Jenna Ortaga. So please not like, subscribe button, and as usual, uh, all my sources will be down in the link below in the description. So let's get into it. Oh, Twitch. Oh man, what do I have to say about this platform? I mean, in all honesty, this platform keeps shooting itself in the foot more times than YouTube. Well, more times than YouTube. It's okay. So let's get into it, shall we? Twitch streamers are up in arms in the new advertising won't limit sponsors and threatens to kill charity and esports events. Wow. This is, I believe, games.radar.com or something like that. Oh, gamesradars.plus or plus. So, uh, so the article says new limits on placement would limit sponsorship options for streamers. Uh, we do not intend to limit our streamers' abilities to enter direct relations with sponsors. We understand that this is an important part of how streamers earn revenue, and streaming services says we want to clarify our existing ad policies and intend to prohibit third-party networks from selling and branding to displayed ad videos, which is consistent with other services. We missed the mark on with the policy. Yeah, and it will rewrite the guidelines to be clear and therefore sharing your concerns and appreciate the feedback and notify the community, which update the language. And Twitch's response statement that there are no more tolerate with the response of initial rule change and the new brand content policy was highly specific, so it's uncertain that what Twitch can make clear in the way that it will appease disappointment and anger streamers. Twitch has always done this. It does. It really does. They do this. But the article continues. Streamer Zach Pusey flagged new content guidelines in a tweet that quickly became gathering point of thousands of vocal critics simply put that Twitch is no longer permit burned and pre-recorded videos, audios, or display ads like graphics, preventing streamers from embedding such promotions directly into their overlays. Sponsor logos will be limited to 3% of their screens, in which a tiny quadrant of their average 1080p stream. Streamers will also be able to discuss endorse. Streamers will be able to discuss and endorse and unbox sponsored products, playing sponsored games on streams, features sponsored products in the background of their stream cams through the ruling of the virtual background that VTubers use presents as a curious gray area, limits to the other sites, promotions, and ad brands panels to their channel's info, which is shown to below an actual stream. Yeah, Twitch is the most idiotic tone deaf company. And they're owned by Amazon. And you want to know the irony? The irony is that when Twitch was putting in more ads throughout their entire streams, you know what they said? If you want to make more money, put in more ads. Busy himself admitted that I'm honestly going to have to reevaluate if Twitch is the place I want to create content on moving forward. No, Charlie, aka Mars Critical, or Penguins here, has quite reservedly explained that it's actually impressive how Twitch managed to make itself the most dog crap changes imaginable. Alex Jabley, founder of the fighting game hub, CEO of gaming, in the face of Twitch's iconic Jybite emote joke that he will give up being the global emote known as Jailbait as a peace offering to move forward from these new ads guidelines. All hurts creators, big and small. If any background noises, I apologize. The article still continues that Zach Hoyt, known as Asmongold, was quite on the urge that this is the legitimate situation where streamers should consider boycotting Twitch or moving to other platforms and announcing their plans to get away. Of course, Twitch doesn't care about its content creators, or Amazon does. No, they do not. This is all the proof that we need. Uh, there's no reason for Twitch to do this, to monopolize on taking advantage of smaller streamers, he said in the clip, widely shared online, and it deeply in the minds of all the streamers is effing somebody like me over. It's effing over 300 viewers, and Andy, you watch your own niche games, and yeah, Twitch is really hurting themselves in the foot. But not only that, but I also have some other bad news with Twitch. Uh, yeah. Twitch is under fire yet again for banning streamer using their own music. Streamer called Cardboard Cowboy Lofi has been banned from Twitch for playing music that he legally owns and has the rights to stream after a communication breakdown. I wouldn't call that a communication breakdown. Twitch trying to communicate with its community, non-existent. But it's roughly been a week for Twitch after its controversial policy limited brand content received so poorly that the CEO himself had to come out and apologize. Of course, a variety of big-name streamers spoke out against the proposed changes, including Ninja and Moist Critical. Twitch has backed out of the policy changes proposal now that this new problem of banning Cardboard Cowboy has made the community furious. And Twitch cannot catch a break. And I will also have a screenshot of the policy back change somewhere in the video. The content of email explained that the appeal was rejected rather than inform Cardboard Cowboy that would remain sponsored for violation of our community guidelines. The vagueness, yeah, typical Twitch and also YouTube. They're vague reasons why they ban people. But exactly was the violation what I needed you to change not to violate TOS. There's been zero discourse within appeal to deny the just this confusing email. It would really help if you could clear about why you're doing this and why you're doing it. No, they have no idea. They have exactly no idea on why they're doing this. The situations with Luby responds that the tweet by tag by Twitch ask help. Yeah, help please. Pirate software. Oh, a pirate software would follow up and reveal more about the specifics of Cardboard Sylvie's ban. Cardboard Cover created a lo-fi channel, which is a 24/7 music channel, which he owns 100% of the rights to the music. He owns 100% of the right of the visuals on it, and Twitch banned him for 48 hours, saying that he was running music channel that needed to sign a contract to prove that he owns the rights of it. He does own the rights to the music, so he reached out to them in the contract, but they responded saying, "We actually infinitely banned you for no reason. Yeah. Kyber Luffy has been a Twitch partner for 5 years and distributing Luffy music a full-time job and ban limits his ability to do so. Well, all these streamers who still shill for Twitch need to stop. They need to move on. Yeah, at this point, they're trying to kill off the brand without trying to kill it off. Uh, but yeah, our next and final thing is on the Wednesday as a franchise. So, if you're not, please like, subscribe. Please not. So, let's get into it from CBR, Comic Book Reader, my least favorite platform. But yeah, the Wednesday star Jenna Ortaga adds a new title to her name. She will be more involved. She will have more involvement in the creative process of season 2 of the hit series Wednesday. During a roundtable with The Hollywood Reporter, Ortega confirmed that she will be a producer for the Wednesday season 2 and expressed how important her role is, that she would have had more voice during the project, the freedom she didn't have on the past TV show because of how she was a typecast. Oh man, I wish we had more Hollywood. I wish we had more people who are passionate about their show, about their content, like Jenna Ortega. It's only a few, but I mean more. The she says, I quote, I've been I had experience in TV where I felt my voice wasn't heard and that I wasn't meant to be a puppet, she said, end quote. I would have been told on set that you wouldn't know because you're not the writer, or just shut up, do your job. Additionally, Ortega revealed that in the interview she had people to tell her she couldn't be more than an actor all throughout her time as a young star in Hollywood. It was for this reason alone, with her passion for film, Ortega passed on Wednesday as multiple times, and when approached, she honestly agreed to star as Wednesday Adams in the coming-age comedy horror series because of Tim Burton's involvement in it. Season 2 will be very different, which which no doubt is going to be better than season 1. While Ortega's new pro- while Ortega's new producer role will see her as more of say in how season 2 will play out. The 20-year-old acting phenomenon is no stranger to using her pull and creative licensing during the Wednesday. Ortega admitted she regularly made changes on Wednesday's script during season 1 so much that she admitted that it was unprofessional. No, it wasn't unprofessional. Ortega was already hinted that she'd likely see more on Wednesday season 2. This in the upcoming season will focus on lesser romantic tropes, finally, prioritizing horror. After confirming season 2 has officially been assembled its writer's rooms, Ortega expressed that she desires to have her character be less involved in relationship building and fighting her own battles. Yes, this is the person we need. Yeah,